What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since I've done an update on my M38a1 project, but I'm getting back on the motor right now. I'm just getting it prepped because I'm going to really, what I mean by getting it prepped is I'm stripping the whole block. That way I can have it sent off to a machine shop and get it, get the cylinders honed, and then get these exhaust studs here removed. And then I've also got a bolt back here that broke off for the oil pressure sensor. Oil pressure sensor goes right there on a bracket, and there's a line that comes down off of it. But yeah, I just got all the cylinders out. I'm sorry, all the pistons out. The main reason why I'm taking this engine apart is because cylinder number 4 back here. Let me see if I can find the piston. This one. Yeah, this one. So, see how much of a gap is up here? Well, that ain't supposed to be like that. So it was either this piston or one of the other ones, but it had the other piston right here. No, it wasn't this piston, so it was that one over there. But yeah, it's not supposed to have that big gap up there at the top. So I was losing compression. Well, actually, really, I would not have had any compression in here. I didn't even get a chance to spin this motor over. I got it broke free. There was a little bit of rust down in the cylinders. I don't know if you can really see it, but yeah, there was a little bit of rust down there. I got it all cleaned out, really. I mean, they're smooth, but they still need to be honed. But and I know this isn't the correct order, but I'm calling this 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but cylinder number 4, piston number 4. Well, let me kind of backtrack a little bit. So, when I took the engine apart, really, I did it in the Jeep, as far as, you know, taking the head off and trying to free the engine up. But one thing I found is, you know, you can put transmission fluid in or vinegar in the cylinders, and it will eat the rust away. And I actually I used vinegar, and it did a fantastic job. So if you have stuck pistons, pour vinegar in there. And like I said, it did a fantastic job. It ate all the rust away. You could actually see the rust floating in the top of the cylinder. But piston number 4 would constantly leak down. And what I mean by constantly leak down is I come out here in the morning, completely fill this cylinder up, fill all 4 of them up. Number 1 had a slight leak. I think it was number 1. Yeah, number 1 had a slight leak to it, but not much at all. So that one would have been a little low in compression. But this one, number 4, would leak down within a couple hours. And these two and three, would stay exactly where I topped them off at. And once that happened, I knew I'm just gonna have to go ahead and redo the at least rebuild, or you know, put rings on this cylinder, and I want to go ahead and do them for all of them. Go ahead and put new rings on here. Well, one of my other dilemmas was the exhaust manifold, and I've actually got it sitting down here. So hopefully that'll stay. So this is exhaust manifold off of it. See, this ear is broken off here, and it's broken off right here. And you see this bolt right here just snapped off. Like I didn't even put much pressure at all behind this one. No, I'm sorry, it was this one up here. This one, I ended up just smacking it with a hammer, and that one broke off. And then this one just slid right off. Thankfully, the nut actually came off of this one. No, I'm backwards. Yeah, you like that. So the nut came off of this one, but I mean, it really would not have mattered. Here's the stud here. But yeah, I ended up breaking these 3 off here. One of these just snapped off. Yeah, in fact, it was that one. That one just snapped off when I tried to take it off with a ratchet. Barely put any pressure behind it, and it just snapped right off. But I didn't want to try to half-ass this thing. I've done that before on things and it works, but but this is something I want to just do right and have a good running Jeep and not have to worry about it later on down the road. So I want to go ahead and get this replaced. And I contacted somebody because I didn't know how to get this off, at least easily. My whole plan was to eventually try to drill these out. And I know you can also mess it up and go off to the side or go too deep and really have some problems. So I talked to somebody that has, or that knows a crap load more about these engines than I do, and he said just break the exhaust manifold off and drill them out. So I broke the exhaust manifold off, but I'm going to send the block out to have it redone. And the real big reason is this thing is just nasty inside. And also, you see like that, I just pulled that out of the exhaust port. I mean, like, look at that. So I want to go ahead and just get this thing completely clean and essentially just start off with just a block and rebuild everything. That way this will be a good, strong, solid engine. I don't have to worry about it. But go ahead and toss this aside. But I've gotten the pistons out. I'm going to work on getting the exhaust valves out. One of them just fell out. So I was messing with this exhaust valve number 3. I was messing with that one the other day, had it compressed, but I could not figure out where the keepers were or how to get the valve out. And so I stopped on it, and I just want to go ahead and start doing the rest of the engine. And so I flipped this one over to get the cylinders out, and then this piston or this valve just fell out. So I don't know where the keepers are in there. Normally your keepers would be would be holding the your valve in, but I don't see them in there. So I have not got a clue where they were. I know somebody's been in this engine before, so I'm wondering if maybe for some reason they replaced this valve, because this valve is different than that valve. So I don't know what the deal is with that, honestly. But that's just something I'm gonna have to work on. Worst comes to worst, I have to get some more keepers. But next after that is going to be taking this front cover, or really taking this pulley off, taking this front cover off, dropping the crankshaft out, dropping the camshaft, and finish stripping the block down, then send it off to a machine shop. But that's going to be a little ways down the road. I've got a project truck I'm going to pick up this weekend, so go ahead and get this thing to kind of a stopping point for a little bit. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If y'all would like, share, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to just build up as many subs as possible and get as many views as possible, obviously. But yeah, if y'all would, like I said, just like, share, subscribe. If there's anything y'all want to see in future videos, just let me know. I do have, like I said, I have a project truck coming, hopefully this weekend, and I'll get started on it. It's going to need some work, but I'll get started on it and do some videos on it. So I will talk to y'all later, and I appreciate it. Have a good day.